What's up guys, and welcome to North vs South. This event was held up in Staffordshire, hosted by Warped Paintball UK. This game is Annex and Invade, so the purpose is to dominate the map and try to score the most amount of points possible. Over the map there are a few objectives for both teams to try and take. Myself and a merry band of followers would try to take as many of these as we could.
So good to see you, bud. No, man, I've left it back. Buddy! Yes! Oh, so good to see you guys!
There's only two of us here.
Oh, so good to see you guys!
Now that the team was accounted for, we decided to move from our starting position and move forwards in towards the middle of the map. To do so, we would take the main road marked in the middle of the map with a red, and we would move towards the crossroads located in the center of the map. This would give us an ideal opportunity to look at the objectives nearby and then plan a way to move forward. We decided to push on north of the crossroads to see what we could find.
Up ahead on the right! Let's move up!
We had noticed that several enemies had started to move up on our position on the right. At this point we decided to get the rest of the herd moving forward so that we could achieve our objective and reach the crossroads without getting caught up in the firefight.
Let's keep moving, let's keep going, let's keep going. It's good. Yeah, let's keep moving across, move across. Yep, over. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys, move across.
As you can imagine, some of them weren't as lively on their feet, so they needed a bit of encouraging trying to move across.
Keep going. To the boats.
Rather than continue on to the northernmost bridge,
Up ahead.
we decided to double back and go towards
To
the
the boats.
boats. Main reason for this being is we already had a majority of our team pushing up on the north, so we decided that the group that we had would go back to see if we could cross the river and try and get some men on the other side and get on the island to try and get the other two objectives located on there.
Do you see the boats? It's going to be further down, isn't it?
Myself and the rest of the gang managed to reach the boats, only there was a bit of a problem. Sadly, it looks like the rest of our team had decided to abandon the north road and follow us down south, when really they should have gone up north to try and cover a bit more ground. In this position there was a lot of us here and a lot of us needed to cross the river, but what we hadn't realised until a few seconds time, the enemy team had managed to push the island quite heavily and had actually occupied the other side of the river, which proved very difficult for most of us, as we would try to cross the river you'd get gunned down pretty quick.
We can all push up to that bridge there, and then. Oh, boaty McBoat face. We swing around Edge River.
As you can see at this point, it didn't really look like anyone was getting across the river anytime soon. Most of the people who had made it across were either dead and waiting to come back, and the people waiting to get across would be shot down pretty quick. We decided eventually to have a little look down to the left, as someone had mentioned that there might be a road that we could take.
Where is this bridge?
Turns out there wasn't a bridge.
We ain't getting across this way, not if we're taking two people off a time. We can't get across there, the river's too wide across and there's not a short place for it. There's no way to get around that way and it's all taped off. So really, the only way realistically I see us getting across is to backtrack up.
To the night bridge.
Yeah.
There's another one there.
That's the only way we're going to get across that river.
Before they get there and hold that one as well.
They already are there.
As there was no way to cross the river safely down here, and there was no way we could get across from the left river that we had just seen previously, we had no choice but to go back the way we'd came and cross the northernmost bridge across and try to come behind enemy lines to try and take the other side of the river.
Yep.
This is a big bridge, which is what you say to the left.
Yep.
Now that we'd made it safely to the bridge, we decided to push down and try and strangle what enemy forces there were left on the island. We had the guys coming from the boats and we had us coming from the north, so together, between the two of us, we'd be able to cut them off and force them to retreat.
Oh shit, out of the open. Get in, get in.
Using the cover of the trees, we pushed through the shrubbery in order to reach our teammates at the front of the herd.
Oh, lad. Don't worry. Don't worry, you're good.
Keep far right, go far left.
Yeah, go for it, bud. Let's go. I'm coming with you. Go down, head straight to those bushes in front, mate. Keep your head down, keep your head down.
Left side, they're flanking them.
Everyone's pushing up, let's go.
Knowing that the enemy team was low on numbers, we decided to make a push in order to gain some ground. With teammates being shot out around me, I decided to hug the tree, get low, and see if I could get some of the guys out. In the distance, I can hear my teammates calling me, saying that they are having troubles on the right side, so I decide to move from my position in order to help them out.
Let's go.
Using the cover of the branches and the shrubbery on the right near the river, I decide to see if I can move around in order to get the drop on one of the enemies. Sadly, as you can see, this did not work out for me, and I got lit up quite bad, taking 2 shots, one to the GoPro and one to the face. Nice.
Oh, you're a gent, thank you. Clean now? Nice, cheers man.
After getting cleaned up, I decided to gather what teammates I had left and decided we would try and make one last ditch attempt to reach the boats at the shoreline. With all the help from everyone on the south side, we were able to take back the harbour area and control the boat lane. Once we had this, me and the rest of the team decided that it was time to leave the harbour and head back towards where the main fight was going. Thank you guys for tuning in to some of my coverage of the NvS South Paintball event. If you like when you've seen the video, please like, and if you feel something that I could do better or change, then put a comment down below and I'll listen out. Otherwise, thank you for watching this episode and tune in for more next time. Take care.